didn't hear one negative thing said about organ transplantation from 500,000 people. You know, so that's got to tell you something. So what we need to do is look at some of the present legislations that we have. One of them is the scenario where even if you sign your donor card, the hospital has to approach the family for the final decision. We have to change that scenario. It isn't a right scenario. We shouldn't have to approach a family for the final decision. So I'm trying to also address to bring a national registry to this country, which is far along overdue, and many more lives would have been here if we did have one. As far as other countries that have it, they've been enjoying a lot of success. If you're in Spain, for example, and you go on the waiting list, you're not worrying about getting an organ. An organ is usually going to be what happens there. So I know that we can have this done in Canada, and we can enjoy a much more richer life.
It's a bit of a homecoming for you. In fact, you were a student here at Parliamentary when this ordeal or journey for you began. I think back in 1992 and yet, you turn around and see people in the crowd, just get ready for their future health. They may be the one that comes down with some life-threatening illness. Obviously, a bit of a tough sell, and I think this is where persistence in the public relations and awareness comes in.
Absolutely. You know, and it has been our toughest audience to address is the youth. That's why we're taking other measures to sort of get around this. And if things have unfolded while I was doing this one of the things that unfolded is we got a chance to meet some celebrities, some rock groups, and things like that. And two of the rock groups that we did meet was Backstreet Spice. And not the real ones, but they're just as good as the real ones because they were selling out all kinds of concerts throughout the province. They're just exceptionally talented, and they just have such a bright future ahead of them. Anyways, they've agreed to promote this cause for us and to actually do a free concert for us and to continue carrying this message. So we're going to be approaching groups like that and other celebrities that the younger generation appeals to or listens to, and have these rock groups be as examples to bring the message. Because I think at this age, we want to more listen to a rock group than somebody such as myself. So we have been taking those initiatives.
Okay, thanks a lot. All right, well, why don't you wrap up here when you're ready to go, let us know. And like I say, I'll be here to say about your age when this whole journey for him began after the physical check. What was going through your mind at that particular time?
It really just makes you think what could possibly happen to you in the future, and that all the partying we do as college students can have an effect on our health, and that we should think about what we do before we do it, because it could affect us in the future.
What's your attitude toward getting a donor card after you're in Jordan?
Seriously thinking about it, I do realize the issues are in today's society, so it's a good idea to think about it and sign back to your card. Well, if I see you there.
Thanks very much for your help. Too late for the noon show, so wrap up in a couple of weeks. And George hopes that his footsteps have a lingering effect.
In the high sevens, all right, Jacob, #1 song follows Z's on Energy Radio.
Go big or go home. Energy Radio is bringing Jerry Hallowell to the City Theater at the Yorkdale Shopping Center on Friday. Come out and see Jerry lifted 30 feet in the air to sign a giant billboard of herself that a lucky Energy listener will be taking home with them. Get close to your radio. This is an exclusive interview with Jerry live Friday afternoon from the Silver City. Keep listening for your chance to meet Jerry and qualify to win the one-of-a-kind art.
Here's George's walk with a police escort. Quite a trooper. Quite a trooper. This is a change. We got police escorting us instead of police chasing us. Just a joke. This is a walk through Kitchener to the YMCA. Way to go, George. these reporters, George, I want to take your picture. Not all. Hope I don't get too close to you, George. I hate to run you over.
You in your walk, and we appreciate that you feel that YMCA is worth being involved. We are citizens in the community, and we are in the work of building people's lives and rebuilding people's lives. So we encourage you in your walk, and we will support you in any way we can. On behalf of RY, we just would like to contribute to your collection of YMCA t-shirts that you're getting across the province. So
I got a whole collection. Maybe I can sell them off after.
that's great. Anyways,
Thank you.
okay.
Introduce you to Mayor Carl's heir, George Marcello.
Thank you for coming out.
You're the guy that's doing all the work.
Well, I am, but I can't do it alone.
Hey, Jeff.
Priority we need to address and working on those people's lives that are doing everything that we can to
I agree. And in fact, I just want to make sure that everybody knows I do have my donor card signed.
Yay! All right, next there.
You're doing a fantastic job. I'm really impressed with the dedication that someone has to put to this kind of a task. How long have you been gone?
It's close to, I think it's the 93rd day. And, I've got 2,062 kilometers so far.
Really?
So I've gone past my goal, which was 2,000 kilometers, but it's just like anything in life, you can always put a little extra to it.
That's what I like.
So we don't got far to go.
Great.
We're finished.
Congratulations.
Thank
Safe walking for the rest of the way.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. George, I'd like to introduce you to Councillor Don Heimpel from Wilmot Township.
Hi, George. Pleased to meet you. Glad you could come in and see us today. As Caroline asked me when I got involved in it, and she said about the why being involved in this project, and I said, well, it must be a good project right off the bat. And then she told me about your background and your situation, and it was very impressive to hear what's happened to you and what you're doing to return something to the community here. I think of people like Terry Fox and yourself, and I'm not trying to compare people, but individuals who bring something back to the communities and back to the people from their experiences to try and make the community a much better place to be. And on behalf of Wilmot Township, as part of the region of Waterloo, we certainly congratulate you and we welcome you on behalf of everybody here. Thank you very much.